Hey Ralph and team, hope you're doing well. I came across your website while I was doing research on local remodeling companies in the area. I live in the Lansdale area, and your business came up as a really highly reviewed local remodeling company. But I noticed that there are some significant opportunities here on your website to get more traffic to your business through search engines and ultimately to dominate the area for some keywords that are going to be really important that people are looking for when they're ready to hire a contractor. So I just thought I'd put this quick video together for you so that you could get an idea of what your opportunity looks like and where a couple of fixes can really make a big difference in your business. So the first thing that I notice here is that the website is missing an obvious page title. That's going to be really important because from a search engine perspective, people are looking for their service, they're looking for a problem, they're trying to figure out who's going to provide the best possible service for them. So home remodeling is really good. This is in the footer though, it's not the actual page title. So what we want to do is we want to assign a page title here that is keyword optimized for how people are looking for specific services. So I would do something like, and it depends on who you serve, and I think, okay, Bucks, Montgomery, Chester, and Delaware. So I would say something like Southeastern PA home remodeling company or something like that, so that you can get people onto your website who are ready to work with you and are searching for exactly what you do. I'm just going to take a quick look here on the back end to get an idea of how things are tagged. So right now, your page title is RJE Home Remodeling Company, Home Remodeling Contractors Near Me. So that is not going to, that's not going to get you search results, at least not ones that you're looking for, because your domain is RJE Home Remodeling. So people will automatically come to that page and they type in RJE Home Remodeling into search. So you want to optimize here for a keyword that's going to be commercially valuable for you. And then the other thing here is putting home remodeling contractor near me in your title isn't going to rank you for home remodeling contractor near me, because that's going to be a term that everyone across the nation is using when they're trying to find someone near you. What you want to do, since you're a local business servicing local homeowners, you want to rank for keywords that people are searching for in your geographical location. So like I said, Southeastern PA home remodeling company would be a good keyword for you. Or you could even do Bucks, Montgomery, Chester, and Philadelphia County home remodeling, something along those lines. So you see that you've got kitchen, bath, basement, that's good. I'm gonna click here. Okay, so what I'm noticing here is your page title, at least the way that it is looking to users, is going to be this quote. And so what you're telling search engines is that the content of your page is cooking is like love, it should be entered into with abandon or not at all, instead of kitchen remodeling service in Southeastern PA. And so this quote is not going to get any search engine traffic for what you are offering to people, but kitchen remodeling will get you search engine traffic. So switching this up so that you're targeting the right keyword in your page title is going to be super important for getting people to your site and ready to work with you. The other thing that I'm going to recommend here is that you do a refresh on your site, because it's a little bit difficult to navigate in areas. You can see where it says discover yourself, build great things. That's very hard to read with the background images here. The read more button is pretty tiny and hard to see. You obviously do gorgeous work, and I hate to have your website detract from that, because you're doing premium work here, but your website's not really reflecting the fact that you're doing premium work. So I think a refresh of your website is going to help not just get people to your site, but do a lot of the heavy lifting of turning people who come to your site into clients, and that's ultimately what the goal here is. So that's going to be really important. What's really good is that you have your service pages here. So a lot of times I'll see businesses who just lump everything onto one service page and they don't have separate pages for each of the services that they offer. So your structure is already headed in the right direction. So that's great. Another thing I'm going to really recommend here is that you optimize your site here for mobile devices. When I put it in responsive mode, you can see that the site itself doesn't change very much or at all. And that means that you're losing a lot of potential traffic from people who are on their phones. This is really, really important, especially since a couple years ago, search engines went to mobile first indexing, meaning that they are serving and reading the mobile versions of websites before the desktop version. So it's really easy to get onto a web design like Wix. I think you're using Wix. It's really easy to get onto Wix and make this site that looks fine on desktop, but then not realize that because it hasn't been optimized for mobile devices, you're losing a bunch of traffic here. So that's something that I would definitely recommend that you update here, is making it responsive and making it easy for people to use across devices. Another thing I'm noticing is you've got a menu up here which has your main services, which is great, but I don't see a call to action here that's really obvious. You want to make it super easy for people to click the button to figure out how to work with you. So I highly recommend that my clients have a really compelling page title and a call to action button right underneath that at the very top of every page of their website, so that people find that button and can easily get an estimate or call you or whatever you want that conversion to be. So in this case, we've got the contact, which is good. Oh, you're in Warminster, so you're really not that far away from where I am. Maybe like 25 minutes. Okay, so those are just a couple of small but significant changes that you can make to your site right now to get people onto your site. I would also, probably clean up the header a little bit here, have it be a really simple, straightforward menu so that it's easy for people to find and use. Getting rid of the social icons up here is usually a good idea because these are going to detract from the main money pages that you have on your site, and then putting them in the footer like you have down here, that's usually enough. Let's see, I'm just going to take a look at what's new. So this is your blog, so that's good. And it looks like you have some recent posts, which is really, so this is a testimonial post and you have your image there. So what I would recommend doing here is creating content that is aligned with how people are searching for services. So I'm working with a contractor right now, and we hit the #1 spot for a 50K service that they do in just 54 days. And we published that article. It was like, I don't know, it's been about 4 months since we published the article, and they've already gotten almost 1,000 clicks, something like 986 clicks. So they're getting tons of traffic because what they focused on was how much does the service that we're talking about cost. That was the entire article, is talking about how much does the service cost, what are some factors that are influencing the cost, how can you find the best remodeling company to do this. And all of a sudden, with this one article, they've gotten almost 1,000 people to their site organically, without ads, without any additional effort beyond creating the article. So we wrote that article, we published it, we've updated their site, and they've really seen a huge increase in their traffic and conversions from the work that we've done for them. So just thought that this might be something that would be beneficial for you and your team. What I would probably do is help you figure out, if you don't know, like, what is your main service that you're offering, and let's start there. Let's make sure that your website is solid from a technical perspective, from a conversion perspective. Let's figure out what your primary services are that are generating income right now, and get you more visibility for those services. I took a quick look at your business profile. You've got great reviews, which is awesome. I do see some opportunities here to update your Google business profile a little bit so that you get even more traffic. And I have a few ways to encourage clients to leave reviews, because reviews are going to be a huge ranking factor. And then doing some posts about your business, about different remodeling strategies, about different services that you have. Doing Google business profile posts is a really good way to increase your reach as well. So just wanted to reach out and give you this video to let you know there's a huge opportunity here. And if you want to learn more about working together, happy to do that. Otherwise, hope this is helpful. I highly recommend you take it, implement a few things, and see what changes what changes you'll experience after just a couple of weeks. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and take care. Best of luck in all your business endeavors.